You know, I miss playing Extinction. AK-12 just came out and I got one, so new event, new weapons, new ad ref. Shit. Okay, now that we're settled in, welcome back to Weapon Guides. Today, we're looking at a weapon that almost single-handedly caused everyone to fail in No Nut November post-release, as well as my 9th favorite assault rifle, the AK-12. The AK-12 was a Russian assault rifle first designed in 2011 and then saw the Russian military adopt it in early 2018. A level is your first weapon that you come across in a point of contact. Huh? Yes, I know that's Extinction. Alright, fine. The AK-12 was a production weapon added into the game on November 12, 2019 alongside A-94. Her production timer was 4 hours and 12 minutes. In my experience, any assault rifle with a production time of at least 4 hours are the most tedious ones to get. Being a 5-star weapon like AUG, it'll cost at most 105 dummy cores for all 4 dummy lengths. AK-12 is a member of Task Force Defy, which is a less cool version of Task Force 141. Fucking fight me. Task Force Defy consists of AK-12, A-94, AR-15, and M4A1. In the Extinction crossover that will probably never happen, AK-12 was transferred to Spectre 1, being deployed in Colorado to fight cryptids and set off a nuclear device to eradicate the cryptid colony. She was never seen from again. Let's talk stats. With a high damage stat of 56 alongside MDR and SIG 510, you can expect high damage just from raw firepower by itself. Pair that with a high fire rate of 78, and you can really start to see AK-12 shine. The 78 fire rate is shared with L85A1, 9091, CZ2000, SOP2, and K2. Oh, you thought that was it for AK-12's good stats? You better strap the hell in, boyo. AK-12 squeezed her way into the third highest base accuracy at 62 in the assault rifle class, although it's more accurate to say that she's tied for the third highest with Howard Type 64. Sadly, this does mean that AUG has been bumped down to having the 4th highest accuracy, and yet it somehow gets even better. Even though evasion is the least important stat for assault rifles, AK-12 actually has the 2nd highest at 52, literally behind Groza and the rechambered AKS-74U. If I had to complain about something, then my only complaint is these stats aren't goals? Yeah, that seems about right. AK-12 skills where the real fun begins. We're talking a 35% increase of damage, fire rate, accuracy, and critical rate, all at once. Yeah, as if her base stats weren't high enough already. This feels pretty reminiscent of her Extinction counterpart, provided you're running the Weapon Specialist class. And the Siege counterpart is also solid, whether you're playing Recruit or Fuse. The only thing that goes against this is the fact that the skill burns out super quick, but with this power, imagine how much you could do with buffs. AK-12's weakness is her tile buffs. Unless you're using an SMG with assault rifle accuracy, this is perhaps the worst thing for SMGs. The placement itself is pretty neat, but the buffs try to make SMGs damage units when they weren't meant to be to begin with. In fact, this feels more suited to other assault rifles, perhaps snipers as well. I don't see this being beneficial for SMGs in the slightest. If I had to point out another weakness, it'd be armored units. Without access to armor-piercing ammo, you're better off just running LMGs or snipers. By herself, AK-12 is a highly versatile weapon. Her high stats combined with her active skill can take you places. But with adequate buffs from SMGs, pistols, and other means, AK-12 becomes a force to be reckoned with. But make sure to never bring AK-12 to any hostage rescue missions. She's been hanging around Fuse a bit too much and won't hesitate to eradicate any hostage on sight. Being the absolute unit that she is, she cleared this trial run on 02 in 37 seconds. Compare it to CZ-805 who did hers in about 40 seconds. I really hate to see a weapon that is higher on my favorites list get curb stomped, but what else is new? I can only keep complaining at this point. It's not like anybody will listen.
指揮官、気を落とさないで。また次があるから。
Thanks for trying to cheer me up, honey. Let me just cut to the trial run and get this over with.
ここから本気だよ。任務開始。攻撃準備。レーダースキャンスタート。射撃速度上限解除。射撃速度上限解除。射撃速度上限解除。任務結果保存中。保存完了。
Overall, the AK-12 is an absolute unit of a weapon. High stats plus a skill that takes it one step further makes it an absolute nightmare for anybody that's not you and that's also not heavily armored. If you have one, well, good for you. You're on your way to instilling pants-shitting terror on Sanga's Ferry, but less on the angry Russians or those needle assholes. That's all for this segment of Weapon Guides. Tune in next time when I beg for my favorite pistol to get a newer upgrade. Again.
You're next, desgraçado!
Please, please, no! Oh God, no!